Thank you. Yeah. Well, it's such an honor to be in Algeria. You know, I'm here to give support to football in this great country. Algeria is one of the best football nations in Africa. Algeria has made the people of Algeria proud in football, but they've also made the people of Africa proud. So tomorrow we'll be meeting with the president, the head of state, and I'm so proud that you've elected really one of the most outstanding leaders who's got a history in the federation, but also is a leader in business and brings unique skills and expertise. As the president of Africa, I support all nations, but I'm not happy Algeria is not in Qatar. Of course, I'm happy that every nation has done well and we have to support everyone. But Algeria has always represented us with pride, and part of the reason here is to tell the leadership, to tell the people of Algeria that Africa supports them. The president of CAF, on behalf of all of the nations in Africa, to say we want Algerian football to continue growing, to continue succeeding, to continue doing well, because this country has produced some of the best football players, not just in Africa, but also in the world. And we are confident that it will continue to produce some of the best football players in Africa. And I'm so proud that you really have elected somebody very special. And one of the things we'll be saying to the president, it's beautiful that the head of state loves football. It's always wonderful that the president of Algeria is supporting football, and to ask him to continue with the support, to continue supporting my brother, the president of Algerian football. I saw the Secretary General as well, who's a doctor. You know, we need people like himself and the president to make contributions in African football leadership. Now, one other thing I need to say is Africa and African football is very important to us, and we want African football. We believe that Algeria is not only one of the best in Africa, but is amongst the best in the world. And we want Algeria and every one of our nations in Africa to be amongst the best in the world. But we also use football to bring our people together, to unite all people in Africa, the 54 nations in Africa. When I was in Nigeria, they were saying to me, President, you know, when the national team plays, we are united. For me, the family, my family foundation, we work with all religions. I'm what I am because of Christians, because of Muslims, people whose faith is Islam. As a little boy, they supported me, encouraged me, Catholic, Christian, Anglican. So we need to work all religions. So our family foundation works with all of the religions. And football unites people, black, white, green, yellow. Football must unite all of us. Different languages, different backgrounds, different ethnic groups. And part of the important duty that we have in football is to bring all of the people, to unite all of the people in Africa, to make African football amongst the best in the world, but also to encourage Africans to trade, to work together, to unite, to cooperate for the benefit of all of our nations in Africa, but also for uniting Africa, because we need an Africa that's together. So I'm excited that we will continue to focus on football, because even though my focus today is on football, but I have a duty as a citizen of the continent. I was saying to my brother, one of the things that Nelson Mandela said when he came out of jail is, I can't wait to go to Algeria. Yes. You know, I love the people of Algeria because they supported the people of when we were fighting against apartheid, and the young Mandela came to Algeria. So those ties, those relationships between all of our people, between the people of South Africa, the people of Algeria, the people of South Africa, and the whole of the continent, and also between the different nations in Africa, we must encourage them and build on that. So, so for me, it's a very emotional visit. It's an emotional visit to promote and develop African football, but it's also an emotional visit to emphasize the unity and the cooperation. And we must build love amongst all of our people on the continent. Thank you so much. And as I said, we'll be talking to the president. My president wants, and I must say this, we are going to make the CHAN in Algeria the best CHAN ever. Yesterday when I was in Uganda yesterday, I was in South Sudan, I was in Ethiopia. They said, President, we can't wait. We can't wait because we are so excited. And of course, today I was in Seychelles this morning. We cannot wait to come to Algeria for the CHAN. We are going to increase the prize money because we really want the CHAN in Algeria. And tomorrow I'll be visiting some of the stadiums, and we want the CHAN in Algeria to be the best ever, and have the whole world and the whole of Africa watch the quality of African football. I really want to thank my brother. I had to time my visit to Algeria with the election of a new president. I always knew that when I first get an opportunity, I'll come to Algeria because of the proud football history, but as I said, also because of the emotional bond between our countries and the countries of all of us on the continent. And I want to thank my vice president who's been doing, he says the food in Algeria is the best. And I must say to you, you saw my wife, I had to wait for my wife. She was supposed to go to America, you know, because we work with Harvard University, and my son has gone to visit. She says, you are not going to Algeria without me. I'm coming, you know. So I thought, you know, I need happiness in my house, so please come. And she's a medical doctor, but promotes, you know, the Family Foundation. We donated $10 million from the Family Foundation for schools football, because schools football in Africa is very important. But she also supports African clothing design. And this is the country of Yves Saint Laurent. Let me tell you, Zizou, you know where Zizou comes from. I don't want to talk, you know, Manchester City, the whole of Europe has got the best players from Algeria. And we brag because they're not just Algerian, they are good for the people of Algeria, but they are good for Africa because we say they belong to us, they are from Africa. So thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here, and I think, let me tell you, this nation will be back. The Algerian national team, the Algerian football clubs, they will be back, and they'll be amongst the best in Africa because they've shown us in the past, and we need them to be amongst the best in Africa. And you know, the next World Cup, I can tell you now, we will be there. You know, Africa will be there. We support every one of the nations that will be supporting us in Qatar. Every single one. A part of my job is to support them to succeed. We want them to succeed because they represent their countries, and we are very proud of that. And they represent Africa. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. It's so wonderful to see you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, President. Merci. العظيم.